is it absolutely necessary to hear the Dhamma before realizing Nama Rupa Paricheda, Jnana, or insight knowledge? Is it absolutely necessary to hear the Dhammas before? That is dependent on persons. Depending on persons. You see, some persons, their knowledge, their intelligence is so great. For them, they can immediately understand. For those who are necessary regular practice, for those who must follow Dhamma regular practice, for them it's necessary to hear Dhamma. By hearing, by listening to Dhamma, he can increase knowledge. So understanding will be more and more. So, some people say it's necessary, not all people. For example, Vipassanā. In this life, it's referring to during one life. Previous life, they have a practice. In this life, Vipassanā has a great knowledge and great intelligence. So, when she listened to Dhamma taught by the Buddha, during the listening, he attained a Sotapaddi Magga. For such a person, you see, for such a person, before there is no realizing Nama Rupa, no realizing how to practice Vipassanā. Vipassanā no experience because she was 7 years of age at the time. Just hearing Dhamma, when the Buddha explained Dhamma, she followed, she applied, immediately understand, all doubt has gone, all wrong views has gone. Vidaka attained Sotapaddi Magga. Such a person is not praying, prayer realizations or Nama Rupa Paricheda is necessary. But for some people who should follow the Dhamma, many retreats. Many retreat. So for those, it's necessary to learn Nama Rupa, what is Nama, what is Rupa. By this way, can purify, can clarify the Nama Rupa. Otherwise, confused ignorance cannot be washed away. Cannot be washed away. That is depend on persons. Because of the person's levels, knowledge level is degree is quite different. I think so. Which material qualities can be known directly and which can only be known conceptual. Directly means with the knowledge, with the eye, with the nose, how to say directly. Directly means some material qualities can be known with the eye, can be seen with the eye. This also directly. Sounds can be heard with the ear. This also directly, we can say. Some are only with the knowledge. Some are with the knowledge. Imaginaries are, I think it is a femininity, masculinity. Through the effort, we should know this one. That is inferences, anumana. Is that anumana? Anumana means seeing effect, we can know the cause. For example, from the other side of mountain, there smoke is a razor. We saw smoke is a razor. Then we guess there must be burning fire. That is called anumana. Anumana. So such a anumana, some are interior way we must know. So behavior, the manner or the behavior, looking, manner and behavior. So we can understand there is a source. The source we cannot see directly. Is it that? We cannot source directly the femininity, masculinity. The behavior is manner and figure or form. Seeing that there is something as a gen, we should understand in this way. That cannot be seen directly. Directly means with it, our sense organs and the knowledge. Some are only knowledge is can see only effect, cause must be. For example, karma. We are born as a human being. So this karma cannot be known directly. Seeing the effect. Someone have a beautiful eye and beautiful regard and beautiful figures. See, previous life he may have done, he did a kusala karma. Some people are ugly. So we think he is akusalas. He did many akusalas. According to the Buddha's teachings, you see, sabhi satta kammasaka. Some people are habitually angry. So their face is ugly face or angry face. So we can understand in this way also. Some people are very rich. We can guess his previous karma. Some people are very poor. We can guess his previous karma. That is indirect ways. Because we know only effect. We experience only effect. Cause indirect. So some material qualities also we should know in this way. It's okay? This one? Can we observe the rising of the I consciousness from visual form and sensitive eye during meditation? Not possible for all. That is just process explained. So, because of so quick, like a movie pictures. Movie pictures maybe. Everybody knows about that. When movie pictures, only one step. How many pictures is necessary? The person's walk. To walk, to mention that many pictures is necessary. But we notice only that he's walking. But walking is many parts, I think. How many meters? When he ran one step is how many meters were. So, just a starting point is to know is very difficult. Only the knowledge of Buddha, only the knowledge of Venerable Sariputta. Anubhada Vipassanā Suttas ahead. Majjhima Nikaya. Anubhada Vipassanā. Anubhada Vipassanā exactly analyzes all. So such a, for all people's, for all meditators cannot be noticed, these cannot be observed. But the process has. Like that, when you drive a car, you know only how to drive. But how to start the process, I think you don't know about that. Only mechanics can know about that. Is it that? Only there's a process. Have process to drive a car. There's many process. So these processes cannot be known. Only mechanics can know. Without a process, a car cannot move on. Car cannot be driving. So like that, this is Chakku Vijnana Chaitanya to know it is very early. It cannot be known for the ordinary persons. only Venerable Sariputtras or only Buddhas, because there is a process. Without such a process, another Chaitanya is impossible to rise. Not as a meditation object to come into appear, because so quick. But without knowing these, but we must know with the inference, anumana. If someone act something, the action we know his actions, but before action the precedence we may not know about it, or in detail we cannot know. We cannot observe because of so quick. Mental action is so quick. Isn't that Mr. Heng? So when observing phenomena in meditation, and it changes of quality. When observing phenomena in meditation, and it changes of quality. This seeing different great appearance and some same object. This seeing different great appearance and same object. In this question, you see, mind also ever change. The appearance of object also ever change. For example, when I desire, I want to take these books. When the mind appeared, a desire appeared, I want to take these books. That is one moment. Then I move my hand towards it. There is also many moments. This is also ever changing. My bodies, my minds are also ever changing. But at the same time, cannot be totally the one thing. It's become another thing. Does it get the meaning? But at the same books, it is a moment. This is my mind also moment, my body also momently changes. When desire arises, when I touch these books, it's a different moment, a different mind, different situations. But the same things happen. The same things happen. But we can say this is the same object. The same objects are ever shift the same object. For the clear explanations, when we get into the water, I have an idea. Someone on the banks of the river, I want to plunge into the river. So when he see the currents of river, when he plunged into the rivers, cannot be the same water. Seeing is another water has gone. When he plunged into the water, is this and this one. Isn't that? This motions are always moving on and on, changes and ever. So body also not the same bodies, the same different bodies, but at the same time. So, but we think when the same water I'm plunged into the river, is the same water. Do plants possess life of quality, Jivitendriya? Do plants possess life of quality? So that is the problem. Buddha's life faculty and biology's faculty, jiva, is different, I think. Maybe we must how to identify this. how to identify it. So I don't know the biology. The Buddha's Buddha explained the two types of jiva. Two types of jivas are just protection. They perform the functions of protection. Protections are also not live long. Only when arise, it is also rise together as fallen. Just protection. Because of jiva, it is remain long, not to say like that. Because of jeta's moments, a very short 3 moments. Jiva also has a very short moment. But jiva protect to remain within their duration. Only that cannot live long. Therefore, the Buddha's Jivitanariya and biology's Jivita is maybe different. In India, this jiva, the idea of jiva is so wide. All religions, almost all religions accept this jiva. You see, according to Jainism, everything has a jiva. Even smallest dust has a jiva. Fire also has a jiva. Water also has a jiva. You are not allowed to drink the fresh water. If you drink the fresh water, you are panatipata. You destroy the jiva. If you make fire, you destroy the other jivas. So if you distinguish fire, you kill fire. You get the meaning? According to Jainism, fire also with the jiva. Other things are also with the jiva. If you might make fire, fire burn the wood. Wood also with the jiva. Fire destroying the wood, burning wood. This, you are the responsible because you are the killers of the jiva of wood. If it's so, you extinguish the fire. You are the killers of fire. Fire also with the jiva. You may see when you visit India, some the China monks, they covered their nose with a piece of cloth because to protect dust. The dust is with the jiva. When dust entered, when they breathe in inhalation, they entered and die. Therefore, to protect panatipata, they use this one. Not for health care. Not for health. Not to protect the land. Only to protect the dust. Religious purpose. So this is a Chinese sense. So different, they say jivas. Different ways they jiva. But according to Buddha's teaching, monks are, you may know about that. There is a Vinaya rules. Monks are not allowed to destroy the tree and the seeds. That's not because of jiva. But the Buddha says, people think they are with the jiva. Don't destroy. People think, jiva senyi no hi manosa rokhasame. Tree has a jiva. People's blame. When the monks cut down a tree, people's blame. Because monks are killing the jiva, destroying jiva. They break their sila, morality. They blame it in this way. But the Buddha's purpose are not because of that. The Buddha, you should sympathize. You should sympathize the beings which which live in the tree. In trees, there are unknown beings in there. If you cut off, you may make trouble the beings or deities who stay there. Without destroying the trees, we lost nothing. It's more proper for monks to stay without cutting any trees. So for the purpose like it, not for jiva, not to protect our jiva, the Buddha is not allowed to cut a tree. So this is different intentions, different intentions. The Buddha never mentioned waters with the jiva, trees has with the jiva, not. Maybe biology is jiva is maybe different. So Buddha's jiva is not like that. You see, in Karaniya Metta Sutta, Tasawa Tawara Vanawa Sesa, Tarasa Tawara, two types of beings. Jainism also classified in two types, Tarasa and Tawara. Tarasa is, according to the Theravada Buddhism, Tarasa means ordinary beings. Tawara means arahant. But according to Jainism, Tarasa means sentient beings. Tawaras are trees and other things. According to Jainism, we must send our metta to the tree. According to Buddhism, not like that. Buddha never point out there as a jiva. It's okay? So let us stop now. 10:30 exactly.